Greetings from Toledo. I'm Dave Perdue and wanted to talk a little bit about patents as they might pertain to the soaping industry. Patent is a grant by the government of the right to stop other people from making, using, or selling the invention during the term of the patents. And patents do expire, so it's a limited term. Subject matter, kinds of inventions that can be patented would include compositions of matter, article of manufacture, which is an old-fashioned way of saying something that you can make, improvements on these, and processes. Here's an example. Foam soap dispenser. So we're going to put liquid in here, and we're going to use this pump mechanism to put air into it and make a foam. And I think they lock down. Yeah. So mixing soap and air, yeah, that's takes a special kind of mechanism. I'm going to show you a patent with a picture of a foam dispensing pump dispenser thingy, and that is a patented invention. And the patent itself, the patent application getting on file, you're not filling out a form, you're actually teaching people how to make the invention. So in the patent that we just saw is a description part by part and how these parts go together to make this patented foam dispenser. And you just push them down there and there you go. Patents are expensive. Let me just put that out there because hiring a patent attorney, going through what can be a 2, even a 3-year process, you're looking at spending $10,000. So it's great to have the right to stop other people from making and using and selling your invention, but you got to sell a lot of your product just to break even over the cost of the patent. So I started out as a patent attorney in 1984, and I've kind of soured on patents because of the cost of getting them, the time it takes to get them, and just the ridiculous cost burden to a patent owner if you have to go out and enforce that patent. It's just kind of ridiculous. So let's say this is a patented foam dispenser pump. I can buy this from the company that owns the patent, and I can do whatever I want to with it. I can put my product in it and sell it. I don't need to invent my own. So when it comes to something like a dispenser, I suggest you look to see what's on the market and get that. If it suits your purpose, then you don't need to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. I mentioned compositions of matter, and it is possible to get a patent for the composition or the ingredients that go into a soap. Now, it falls into the category of a patentable invention, but you have to meet the other requirements of the patent statute to establish that your invention is patentable. And there we start by looking at what has come before, and we crossed the 10 million patent mark in the US about a year ago. But at the beginning of the process of thinking about getting a patent, that's where you want to start with what's already issued, because your invention, in order to be patentable, has to be new and different enough And new simply means that you've got a list of ingredients that have not been put together in the proportions that you're doing, that are part of your invention. But then we get to non-obvious, and yeah, that's kind of a term in patent law that nobody knows what it means, and that's what patent attorneys do. They argue with the Patent and Trademark Office about whether something is not obvious and therefore patentable. I've got the same problem with composition of matter patents in the soap field that I would in the pump business, because they're expensive. And here's something, in your patent you have to describe everything you know about how to make and use your invention. And I have talked about this before, but the composition, the specific composition of a soap can be protected under trade secret law, and there's no cost, and it is a trade secret is going to be protected as long as it's not general knowledge. And the owner of that trade secret then, well, if you're going to tell your employees how to do it, get them to agree in advance that they're not going to use your trade secret recipe or formula. Even if you could get a patent, the costs are just astronomical. I think that's about all I'm going to say about patents. They are out there in the soaping field, but I sure wouldn't want a client to have to go out and enforce it against somebody. I think trade secret's good, and if you need a piece of hardware like this foaming soap pump, find a company that does or does not have a patent, buy it from that company, and put your product in it. Thank you.